40 years. Millions of people have lost their lives. Millions of people have lost their lives. And the annoying part now, and the craziest part, is that the politicians have now empowered some of the Fulanis with guns. Back in the day, when I was growing, when I still this small, we don't hear say Fulani, they unalive people, some people they unalive Fulanis, right? Back then, the Fulanis were fighting with arrows.
Good day, guys. Welcome back to Trend with Zay. On today's episode, this episode is very, very sad because VeryDarkMan posted a video on his page talking about the conflicts going between the Fulani herdsmen and the people of Benue. As we all know, for years now, the people of Benue have been constantly fighting the Fulani herdsmen over the invasion of their farmlands by the Fulani herds cow. So VeryDarkMan, he tried to post a video and on the video, he tried to get down to the cause of it, alleging that everything was even better when the Fulani were still fighting with their bows and arrows. But recently, some government officials allegedly empowered these Fulani herdsmen with guns, making them become more catastrophic. So VeryDarkMan said on his video that he has also reached out to some Fulani leaders trying to calm the situation down, because this is a situation going on for over 40 years, and yet our government has been unable to do anything. Instead of trying to de-escalate the situation, they instead make it worse by arming these Fulani herdsmen and giving them guns, in which they use going to attack village and properties. As we all know, Benue State is rich with a lot of farmlands and farmers, and in return, these Fulani herdsmen carry their cows and invade these farmlands without care or consent, and they wreck these farmlands. And this is what has been causing issues for 40 years, which is this constant circle of killing and unaliving each other. What could be the solution, guys? I don't know. Please, guys, if this is your first time watching my video, please turn on the notification bell, subscribe. It will go a very, very long way, guys. And please, I also love to hear from you, the viewers. I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section. Join me as we analyze this video. Thank you.
Alright, so me and some influential Fulani people have spoken, and I want to bring this part to the public, right? The Fulani people have been unaliving the Benue people for more than 40 years now. This whole Benue is bleeding did not start today. The Fulani herdsmen have been unaliving the Benue people, and the Benue people have also been unaliving a lot of Fulani people for more than 40 years now. The federal government have not been able to do anything because they are also part of the problem. Now, when we're having our meeting, a couple of things that I cannot disclose, but I'll just say it here. I asked them a question about the problem. Before I talk about the meeting, let's even talk about the problem. What is the problem? It's a simple problem. Farmers and herders clash. That's all. The Benue people, known as the food basket of the nation, they are farmers, right? They are farmers. They grow a lot of crops in Benue, rice, just name it. And they export this and they sell it in different states. This is like the source of the income for the Benue people. Sadly, the Fulani cows go into their farmlands and they scatter their farmlands, eat their crops, and this has always been the genesis. Anytime you hear say Fulani people and Benue people get problem, now farmer and herders clash. Now, in retaliation for what the Fulani people go to the Benue people will see their cows, they start unaliving them. Meanwhile, the Fulani people also see their cows as the source of their own livelihood, right? Because you don't ever see when Fulani people they greet before. Have you ever seen when a Fulani man is greeting another Fulani man? Like me and you now. If I won't greet you, if I see you, for instance, maybe I see Burna Boy, I'll say, yo, brother, how far now? What up, Momsi? What up, Popsi? How the family? Right? That's what you ask. The Fulanis don't ask that. Do you know what they ask? How is the cow? How is the goat? How is the ram? These are the things that are important to their lives. So when you start to unalive these things, they take and say, we value these things past human being. Then they come back and retaliate. This is just the problem. I'll come to the political angle of all of this now. But the genesis of this is farmers and herders clash. And that is still the problem that is affecting Jos, is that the Fulani cow enter their farms. This is the genesis of all the problem. But over the years, the government have not been able to solve this problem. And for like 40 years, it has been going on. For like 40 years. Millions of people have lost their lives. Millions of people have lost their lives. And the annoying part now, and the craziest part, is that the politicians have now empowered some of the Fulanis with guns.
I mean, personally, these are the issues we are facing as Nigerians, where we have a government working against its citizens. How does the country want to get better when the people we appoint to make it better keep dragging us down? Doesn't make any sense.
Back in the day, when I was growing, when I still did small, we don't hear say Fulani, they unalive people, some people they unalive Fulanis, right? Back then, the Fulanis were fighting with arrows. When they go and fight in Jos, you could just hear with arrow, unalive people. When you go fight, when they go fight for Benue, the same thing. Especially when you kill one of their own. Maybe you unalive their cows or you unalive one of their brothers. They must come back. Back in the days, they were fighting with arrows. But lately, for some reason, politicians are now giving a lot of them guns. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because the politicians now own cows. Senators have cows. Governors have cows. Like I see a video of a Nigerian State governor with cows the other day. A lot of influential people in this country have cows. It's a very big business. How much is one cow? One cow is like 1.52 million. So imagine somebody having like 500, 1,000 cows. Because a lot of politicians have that. Some of them, this money that they embezzle, some of them, this money laundering that they do, they use it to buy these cows. So it goes beyond you people seeing cows going around. They also use it to launder money. I don't know if you're following. So they use it to launder money. So politicians have also invested a lot in cows, in livestock. So now these guys, plenty of them get guns because these politicians have done that. And these politicians are also using these guys for their own political agenda. So therefore, what you people see is not entirely what it is. Because even some of these Fulanis that cause this problem in Nigeria, they are not even Nigerian Fulanis. Some of them are from Niger. Some of them are from Mali. Some of them are foreign Fulanis that come in here, but to the Nigerians, all the Fulanis are Fulanis. Meanwhile, these ones that are coming from Mali, coming from this place, they don't really align with these ones here. You see the problem? The problem still remains farmers and herders clash. So how does it stop? It will not stop until there's a solution. We are going to talk about the solution, right? So long the cows are still moving around, a lot of lives, this problem will never stop and a lot of lives will be lost. The only way out is ranching. They've said this thing before, but for some reason the government have not been able to implement it. It's high time the federal government put a law. And this time, not just put a law, stand on the law. For Abuja, you will see cows, they pass road. Pregnant woman get belle. Woman get belle, she won't go deliver. Some people get medical emergencies. Cow go dey cross. Therefore, it will cause traffic. Some people get business meeting. Some people get life-changing deals. They can't go and do all these things because cows, they pass. And these cows, when they pass, na politician cows. These cows, na politicians' cows. Especially the ones you see in the FCT. They belong to the politicians. I was talking to some of the Fulani heads and I was surprised by what they were telling me. What were they telling me? They said, even them that they know that the problem is the fact that these cows are moving around. They know that the fact that these cows are moving around, they must enter people's farm, and you don't expect somebody that invested so much money in developing a farm or in farming to keep quiet when you wake up in the morning and eat their crops. You don't expect that. So like I said, we're talking. And he said, my brother, we know. But most of these cows that you see, they don't even belong to us. These are foreign Fulanis that came in, helping the politicians and helping a lot of these senators to take care of the cows here. So some of them are not even under our umbrella here. Yes, they are Fulanis, but they are not. It's high time the government, because this is one of the things me and the Oluwa of Iwo was even talking about. It's one of the things that surprisingly he also mentioned. He even said he had advised them that they should carry the heads of this Fulani, they should take them abroad so that they can see ranching. But first of all, what this Fulani guy told me today, he said, first of all, the House of Representatives, the government, first of all, they need to tell themselves They that are the senators and they that are the governors that have these cows, they need to start ranching these cows. Then the everyday Fulani can now learn because they have more cows than the Fulanis. The politicians have more cows than the Fulanis.